Hi, this is Greg with Lionquestfitness. Today we're going to be talking about the grab-and-go gun. Well, Greg, what is a grab-and-go gun? Well, it's a gun, number one, that you shoot well, number two, that you train with, number three, that conceals rather easily, doesn't take a lot of prep, it's something you can grab, go about your daily business, and it may serve many different roles. Now, a grab-and-go gun can also be something in the home. It could be something you carry around the home. Sometimes these guns change. Sometimes, people like me, we collect guns. I enjoy guns. I love guns. But, there's only a limited number of firearms that I actually carry or use on a daily basis. Let me give you a good example. Old Rosie here in a Zula pocket holster. Now, this gun is loaded. This gun I carry around the house a lot. It's easy to put in a pocket, go about my daily business if I'm at home doing work around the house, doing studies, doing research, whatever. But I strongly advise people to, at the very least, to carry around the home, because that seems to be the area that most often people tend to need a firearm. So let's take a look at another grab-and-go gun. Good old Taurus 856, and I make no apologies for the fact that there are Taurus handguns that I do like a lot, and I've found to be very utilitarian and that they shoot well. Now, a well-worn Azula holster I've had for a few years now, and I belt carry this gun. It's got a cylinder for 6 rounds, but that's for my size. I'm 5'9", 180 pounds. It's not really comfortable in a pocket holster. So I often carry this gun on the belt in a pancake holster, or here lately a Azula cross draw holster. So let's look at another gun that's often carried. Now, I say carry often, but often for specific circumstances. Say like I am going somewhere where I feel like it'd be safer if I did carry more capacity. Or if I'm working some type of security detail, like I'm involved in my church security. So therefore I go to actually an old classic now, but the Glock 19 Gen 3. And this gun also has some sentimental value to me, because I was honored to be given this gun by a retired Army officer who served in Vietnam, and also he was a retired police captain in a major metropolitan area. And this is a gun that I'll never part with. But also, this is a pick up and go gun for me because I don't train with it that often because I pick it up and I can hit what I'm aiming at with it. It's an excellent gun. It's very basic, very simple. But I'm a big believer in the KISS principle. Keep it simple, stupid. And now let's go to the gun that I most often carry. That is my number one grab and go gun. So what is my most carried gun these days? Well, I make no apologies. A beefed up J-frame revolver, Smith & Wesson 640, capable of 357 or plus P. I found that these Azula holsters, I've tried different, because this gun has a little heft. It's also very slick. And I've tried different pocket holsters, but the Azulas seem to work very well with this gun. This is a gun that's easy for me to carry. It's convenient for me to carry. I shoot it well. I enjoy shooting it. I can belt carry it. It comes out very well. And, in my daily travels, traveling, going to school, different places that I go, this serves me well. And it's a gun that I'm not going to leave at home. It's going to be with me whether or not I go here or I go there. Now, obviously, there are times, rare times, that I feel like I need this firearm. But for my day-to-day, this is what I go with. So let's look at one more grab-and-go firearm. Now, this is kind of an honorable mention grab-and-go guns because this is for very specific circumstances that involve something that may be happening outside the home on the property. Now, I know some people will cringe at that and think, well, you're supposed to stay inside your home. Well, it might take time for law enforcement to get to you. And they are specific circumstances. I do have one story I may tell at a later time where I had to actually defend the home and from outside the home and to make sure the other family members were safe inside while I took whatever came from the outside. But that's for another time. But this is a Maverick 88. I'm going to do this right-handed. And it is unloaded. Now, this is a budget shotgun, but it's a very nice shotgun, nicely made, and definitely utilitarian. So, what are your grab-and-go guns? Or do you even have grab-and-go guns? You might only have one gun. Maybe you have two. Maybe you have many guns, but there's certain guns that you carry and have with you more than not. So this is Greg with Lionquestfitness saying, go out, as Mr. Holster used to say, and stay safe.